What is going on, guys? Back at you again today with another pellet review, bringing you the H&N Barracuda Hunter Extreme in 25 caliber. Based on some of the other reviews and videos that I've seen about this pellet on YouTube, I'm expecting really good results from it out of the 25 caliber Marauder that we've been doing pellet reviews out of recently. That gun makes right between the 40 and 50 foot-pound mark pretty regularly, so I think that this gun definitely has enough energy to be able to flatten that pellet out to the manufacturer's claims and expectations. In 22 caliber and some of my lower power air guns, I've noticed that there's a threshold below which this pellet doesn't really expand. It kind of acts like a Diabolo round pellet. Hopefully with the 25 caliber Marauder, we're at a high enough power level to where we can really see what this pellet's going to do when it's put at the level of power necessary to flatten it out on target. Today we'll be looking at Chrony results, accuracy groupings, pellet expansion in glycerin soap, as well as just some basic fun trick shots to see what kind of accuracy we can get consistently out of this pellet and this rifle combination. As always, take a second to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, throw down in the comments what you think that this pellet's going to do at this power level, given the information that you may know already about it. Without further ado, let's get into it, guys. Alright guys, the gun's only dropped about 600 PSI currently, from about 2900 original fill pressure to about 2300 current fill pressure after these two groups. Let's go ahead and see if we can get one more good solid consistent group out of this fill that we have here. Then I'll go ahead and take it over to the faithful reliable young hang pump and give it a top up and get the final group out. Alright guys, given the impressive accuracy of these rounds, I'm really excited to see what they actually do in the glycerin soap. Let's get the glycerin soap set up downrange and we'll take a shot or two at it and see what happens. Alright guys, well as you can see, this is a really exciting piece of soap, at least as far as ballistic glycerin soap results go. Basically what happened is on the left side you see that very dramatic splash from that initial impact of the pellet hitting the glycerin soap at more than 40 plus foot-pounds of energy. It's really kind of demonstrated with that large kind of crater-like splash that's left on the left side of the soap. You can see that this pellet had absolutely no problem flattening out whatsoever. It did exactly what the manufacturer intended it to do, which is completely dump all of its energy within a short period of time, as well as expand to a larger diameter than 25 caliber to cause as large of a wound channel through potential prey as possible. The benefit that I'm seeing right off the top in this round versus the previous round that we reviewed, which was the Skenco Ultra Shock, I have little to no fragmentation in this round, which means this is actually a very viable round for small game hunting as far as the food source is concerned, because of the ease of cleaning that would be found with this specific type of ammunition. On something that fragments a little bit more aggressively like the Skenco Ultra Shock, you really have to worry about that lead contamination in the meat. Let's go ahead and dig this guy out of here and see what we see. Nice, guys. So as you can see, the four corners of that Phillips head style tip have split evenly into what's now almost a rounded square shape. Realistically, that's as far as I have seen a 25 caliber round flatten out, and given the consistency and uniformity of the groups that we were able to generate in the accuracy testing, as well as the above average foot-pounds of energy that we saw over the Chrony, I think this is outstanding round. I mean, realistically, this is definitely viable for the best 25 caliber hollow point on the market today. If you guys know of something that you think would be competition for this round that I should test it against, go ahead and throw it down in the comments. Once again, I gotta say that is the best result out of any 25 caliber pellet that we've tested so far in the glycerin soap. That means 2 for 2, guys. Best accuracy so far out of all the pellets tested, as well as the best result in the glycerin soap out of all the pellets tested. Will it cut a card? That's the final question we have left to ask of this ammunition. If it cuts a card within one magazine, this could potentially be the best hollow point ammunition available currently, or at least the best hollow point ammunition that I've tested for this Marauder. Alright guys, what did we learn today? Today we learned that the Barracuda Hunter Extreme by H&N in 25 caliber is one of the hands down most destructive rounds that I have ever put downrange for my Marauder. Secondly, we learned that it's also pretty much hands down the most accurate round that I've tested in hollow point format out of this gun so far. The only round that's been more accurate out of this gun than this round that we tested today is actually the JSB Kings, which is known to be the most accurate round statistically in this rifle. All in all, at the end of the day, I can't ask for more. The price per round is very realistic considering the amount of pellets that you get per tin, as well as the effectiveness of each round. Based on the fact that we had no flyers in our test of 20 shots, I can definitively say that none of those 20 shots were wasted. Based on what we've learned today, guys, I'm going to go ahead and venture to say that this is the most effective 25 caliber hollow point on the market today. If you know of a round that you think might be able to give this round some competition, go ahead and throw it down in the comments. And we'll see if we can go ahead and put together a head-to-head test for you guys down the road. Other than that, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you really like this video, make sure you share it so somebody else can see it. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.